Blog Talk Radio.
Check out the full episode of this on MENTELLECT Patreon.
Why was I inspired to do this broadcast? Who inspired this? Me, of course. Let's be real, me. Because I am living my life. I am truly living the life of a living prophet. And who inspired it even more is the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Why do I say that? Because I was watching this guy, who's supposed to be a follower of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. This guy by the name of A.R.C. Muhammad. He was debating with this guy, A.R.C. And he went on to say that the honorable Elijah Muhammad didn't have other wives or extended unions, whatever you want to call it, polygamy, and what they call it, that he didn't have any of these relationships. These people will say that, but then go in the Bible and read about Abraham and this one and that prophet, and this prophet having more than one wife, having multiple children, right? Not living in you see, again, you can't look into the past and see how the prophets lived, and you could tell these prophets were based on us. The prophets were based on so-called bronze men. And, the life they lived of extended unions, the life they lived with multiple children, leading nations of people, right? Elijah Muhammad did that. And unfortunately, people like A.R.C. Muhammad, these people who come out of the church, out of the Christian church, which is really a scam church, a bunch of undercover scam and degenerate behavior, where they feel as though they have to hide real things that happen with real people, real men and real women, and go against, what people did back then. Again, if you have the problem, because he kept saying Elijah Muhammad didn't have no more than one wife, and them children not his, and those such and such. He said like as if he was actually there in the bedroom, and that the messenger is beyond laying down with women. You see, this is what happens when our people get caught up in all of this church fantasy nonsense, this Christian fantasy nonsense.
For the complete broadcast, you're going to have to go to MENTELLECT Patreon. Go to MENTELLECT Patreon for this complete broadcast, because it will not, I guarantee you, it will not be on YouTube. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and join the American Republic.
Subscribe to Ethnic American channel. Subscribe to MENTELLECT Patreon and subscribe to the women's channel, MENTELLECT Presents, the women's channel on Patreon.
And subscribe to High and Mighty Talks on YouTube with NUBEN MENKARAYZZ.